Now, China is the leading producer of steel, one of the worst industries for polluting the environment. It manufactured 1 billion tonnes of steel last year as the construction industry boomed. But as the COP26 climate summit approaches, China continues to grapple with how it can keep its pledges on reducing carbon emissions. Our China correspondent Robin Brant went to the steel city of Wuzhou in southern China to investigate.
Build and build big has been the mantra in China for decades. It's in their blood. As we crashed a card game in a near-empty shopping mall, Grandad told me 10 years ago this part of the city was fields. It's everywhere in Wuzhou. You hear the trucks, you see the clusters of cranes, all evidence of a country that's still shifting its people to the cities.
This is the top of a 20-floor building. We're surrounded by ones like it, but underneath there's not much going on. It's pretty much empty. China's solution for years now has been build, build, build. Towers like this. More people come to the cities, more jobs for them, and more steel, of course, to keep the whole thing upright. But if this country is going to get anywhere near starting to reduce its emissions, at least one part of that equation has got to change.
China produced 1 billion tonnes of steel last year, the most ever. Alongside burning coal, it's the most polluting industry here. Some of that steel came from these plants in Wuzhou. They wouldn't let us in though, nor talk to us, but we watched from afar as they're expanding.
这附近的话在建楼房，但是
This is home on the 13th floor for first-time buyer Zhongxin and her boyfriend, and this new addition. She told me building makes things better.
绿化会比较多一点。如果不建楼房的话，那个地只会荒在那里，而且绿化也不是很好。
At just 19 years old, she has 2 jobs and a mortgage. She's living what China's leader Xi Jinping has called the China dream. The ruling Communist Party's ambition of a moderately prosperous nation that it still controls. But it's facing competing pressures as it tries to make that dream a much cleaner one.
In my conversation with some local governments, they are quite concerning how to achieve the requirements of governments about carbon emission reduction, meanwhile to realize the regional economy growth, because they are facing quite a big pressure to maintain the GDP growth every year.
Timing is the key issue in all of this. Not if China will cut emissions, but when. Real estate agent Zhong told me his country is an infrastructure monster. It will slow down when it's ready.
我的一个态度可能对中国一直不太友好，对吧？可是我觉得自己做，我们中国人自己的事自己怎么做，由不得外国人来说吧。我们国家我觉得做的还是蛮不错的，以后不用去理会一些什么美国之类去无端的指责吧，发展好我们自己是吧？
Build big might not have made China more beautiful, although on some roads you find surprises around the corner. But the people who talked to us were clear. It has made this country better. The Communist Party leaders here now have to work out how to keep this powerhouse economy growing and stick to their promise of a richer country, but make it grow greener and more quickly than it currently is. Robin Brant, BBC News, Wuzhou.